Good evening, everyone. I'm Karen Ream.
And I'm Chris O'Rourke, and topping our news on this Monday, May 18th, is the unique lesson for some local students.
The Ride of Hope stopped by Danville Primary School today to share a message of hope and awareness with the students and faculty. The Ride of Hope is a bicycle ride to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the inaugural Team Sarah ride, which took place in 1995. This ride is a 6-day, 400-mile, 4-state journey, which began the day after the Ride for Missing Children. The Ride of Hope began on May 15th. Danville is one of the 4 schools the riders are stopping at along the way. There are about 45 riders and 9 drivers involved in the ride. They met the students in front of the school to explain the 4 rules of safety. We spoke with Karen LaScala, who led the assembly, and she explained to us the purpose of this ride.
The purpose of our ride is, for the Ride of Hope, is to raise awareness. And when you see 45 riders in pink and white and blue and purple jerseys, it kind of piques your interest. And that's the awareness that we're looking for. People have asked us questions at our rest stops, and we explain our mission to them. The reason we all ride is because children are special. They grow up into wonderful adults, and while they're their most vulnerable, they're learning to become independent. They try and do things without anybody knowing because they think they're old enough. I'm 15, I can do this, or I'm 12, I know how to do that. But we try and teach them that even adults need to check first and, to be safe. So it's a mission that of awareness and education, and we call it abduction prevention. We want to make sure that children realize that no one has a right to hurt them, even if it's someone they know. And that's the message, that's the mission, to make people aware of keeping our children safe.
Karen and her husband have been a part of the ride for the past 7 years. In 1995, 7 men rode their bikes from Utica, New York to Washington, D.C. to raise awareness about the plight of missing children and to bring a message of safety to the people they met along the way. They arrived on the Capitol steps on May 25th, the first National Missing Children's Day. 2 years later, a group of 43 rode their bicycles 100 miles from Albany, New York to Utica, New York with the same message, and the Ride for Missing Children began. 20 years later, the message of hope continues to be spread.